my favorite hunts is always a late season hunt with a muzzleloader. We've got a deer been hitting this food plot for the last 2 or 3 evenings.
Every chance I get, there's a place I go where the bass are biting as the sun hangs low. There's a feeling I get that I hope will never end. Hey, Larry and Bob will take me there today. Outdoors in the heartland, it's like coming home to an old friend. Outdoors in the heartland.
Your quality Ford dealers present Outdoors in the Heartland with Bob Richardson and Larry Woodward. Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Strike King, #1 in fishing lures. Triton Boats, we take America fishing. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Scent Blocker, nothing gets you closer. And Tree Spider, the new world of tree stand safety.
How you doing this morning?
America.
Now you've had some practice on the water this week, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What kind of weights are going to take today? What do you need to weigh in?
Over 20 pounds for sure.
We might want to film you since you got a couple good spots. And so maybe you can get a map out and show me the bait you're using and we'll just follow you to your hole.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't think
They
so.
seen where that was going before they did.
We knew there was a
Hey,
catch somewhere.
you got to have a sense of humor, you know.
That's right.
Now, who's like the team captain over here? This your first tournament up here?
No, we've been up here for 7 years now.
How many?
7.
I think we've been here 7 or 8.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot. I know when I first started, I think 8 years ago, there wasn't many fiberglass boats up here. Who's going to catch the fish today?
She usually does.
Yeah.
I just guide her.
You just guide her.
Yep.
That's nice to have.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see at the weigh-in and let her hold up the fish and
Yeah.
we'll see how she did.
Yes.
It's like, what do they say? It's not over till it's over?
That's right.
Well, good luck, both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have a
good luck
good
to
day.
you.
I think the numbers of fish may be down, but there's still a lot of good fishermen, and it's still a great fishery.
Oh, it is.
That there's still going to be them guys, you better have 20, 21, 22 pounds a day.
I think so. The numbers won't be there, but I think the size is going to be.
Good luck today.
You two take
Hope
care.
it's you.
Have a good
Let
one.
her catch the big ones, though.
I'm going to try.
Here it is, all the excitement starts. It's like one big, almost glorified boat race. 110 boats fishing the tournament today. They send them out, I think, in 4 different flights. We're boat number 27, which is the last boat in the first flight. Our weigh-in time, well, it's 3 o'clock. The guys got it organized. They got their own pontoon boat Jimmy's put out. You've got an off limits across here, and right now the boats are up and running. And some of these guys, like us, may be running for the next 30, 35 minutes before they get to their holes. Now, some of these people will maybe run 5 minutes, and I see a boat over here already pulling up, and they're gonna be fishing 30 minutes before we ever get to where we're gonna start. But it is what it is. I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna fire up, and we're out of here. We're gonna be back with more Outdoors in the Heartland at the Atikokan Bass Classic right after this, Outdoors in the Heartland.
This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America, research equals results, and S4 Gear, meeting the demands of nature and those who tame it.
Well, the good news is our #1 hole that we feel we can catch some fish is right here. Now whether they're here or not, well, in about 5 minutes we're going to let you know. Bringing him up, bringing him up. Woo! A good one. This is how you start the day off, with a fish, a keeper fish. That's probably about 16 inches. Looking for some bigger fish. We're fishing a long reef that runs out here. Came in here during practice.
Fish on!
And we got a fish on. What a good problem to have. A good bass. Yeah. Good job, Colonel. Wrong species.
After a couple of quick keepers, Bob and Bob started hooking up with the scourge of northern bass fishermen, the pike.
Nope.
Just a few years ago, Bob was fighting a different kind of obnoxious force while hunting the Illinois gun season, the sun.
The sound of the woods in the morning with the sunrise, what a beautiful thing. You know, this is probably one of my most anticipated, most exciting. Shooting ducks in the background, turkeys gobbling in November. Again, one of the most exciting hunts of the year for me. This is my hometown, the state of Illinois, the first 3 days of the Illinois gun season. And, you know, we have got probably 6 deer this year that's on our most wanted list off of this farm right here. And 5 of them are bucks that I was after last year. They have been pretty elusive, but, you know, the acorn crop is not what it was for the last 2 years. Our Whitetail Institute food plots are right down off the ridge, and these deer are moving between there and their bedding area up over the top of this ridge. So we feel like we're kind of catching them in between that area, and hope too that there's a strong rut and the bucks are chasing the does. And what we'll tell is time.
Bob found out the very next morning that time was not on his side.
I can hear someone walking behind me. It's gained up, man. You gotta kill him though, man. You gotta. We ain't got enough light yet. Hold on. Can't see you. He's gonna come down. No, he's going up. He's going up. It's so thick in there. Oh my God, it's a butt shot. You know, as this deer walked completely broadside, and I knew the lighting was low, and all I could think, and I kept asking John, whispering to him, how's our light, how's our light, low light, low light, and he's shaking his head, low light, low light. Finally, he kind of got it, what we call gained up, and you'll see the footage there, and you can kind of tell it kind of pixelated, kind of grainy looking. got into that stuff, and what did he do? Instead of coming down here, he turned and started working his way up. Well, from my viewpoint here, with these little small oak leaves and that there, all I had was kind of a, I guess I'll put it bluntly, a butt shot. And it was so thick, and when he finally got turned, bunch of little saplings, bunch of trees. And I just made the choice at 80, 90 yards not to be just slinging a piece of lead through the trees. Oh, how tempting, how frustrating.
This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland has been brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. This segment of Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by IQ, center the dot for the perfect shot, Block Vault, get locked in, and Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe. Back in Illinois, Bob is still fighting the light.
That's a good one. It's a shooter. That's one that's on our list. Exact same play out as the other buck. Same time of morning. There's not enough good light for filming. Oh, smokes. It's a smallmouth, but yeah, he could be 12 inches. I don't think he is, but he could be. Oh yeah, he's 12 inches. Let me get my hook out. I'm gonna put him on the bump board. I'm gonna say he's 14 inches. And how about he's 15 inches? What we're looking for, but I'm gonna take it. Fish number 4.
It's a little bigger.
Number 5.
Right behind you.
We're culling. That's a good one.
thing about trying to cull smallmouth, it's almost like getting a shower. Holy Christmas. As you just seen, me and Bob just had a limit of fish. Not only a limit of fish, but we had the opportunity to cull our fish out to end up with the maximum weight. Now, one of the most important things is, now we've got about a 50-mile run back to the weigh-in site. And as a fisherman, and especially as a serious tournament fisherman, you know, the most important thing we want to do is take care of our fishery. And with that, the really important thing is a good live well system. You know, most bass boats have live well systems that pump fresh water in. A lot of them add to that a recirculating system. As we're running down the lake, we can no longer pump fresh water into the boat. What we can do is take the old nasty stagnant water that's sitting in these 45-gallon live wells and recirculate them. Triton's unique Max Air system does just this. It actually has an intake on the side of the boat and it sucks fresh air in and goes to the recirculating system. So now we're not only recirculating the water, we are adding good quality fresh air. So now when we make that 45, 50-mile run, that I know in my mind we've done everything we can to keep these fish strong and healthy to take them into the weigh-in. And with that, we can now release them back into the lake to be caught again another day. Well, we're going up now, and what they're actually going to do is they'll get in the live wells, check the live wells, and make certain that we've got 5 fish and all 5 fish are alive, and they've got the paperwork. These guys are so organized with what they do, it's pretty incredible. One thing about using these culling balls is great. These smallmouth can be almost as difficult to catch the second time as they are the first time. Again, I got to thank the city of Atikokan, you and your lovely wife, for the incredible job that you guys do with this tournament. We're pretty proud of it. Thanks, Bob.
With a first day total of just under 14 pounds, Bob and Bob are going to have a lot of catching up to do on day 2. Outdoors in the Heartland is brought to you by Ford and your quality Ford dealers, Strike King, #1 in fishing lures, Triton Boats, we take America fishing, Matthews Archery, catch us if you can, and Gilbreth's Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of Outdoors in the Heartland.
Still got 2 hours before sunset. We've got some dark clouds moving in, but hopefully we can get the clouds in here and the sun down. I can start to see my breath a little bit. It's definitely cooling down. The thermals are going to be in our favor. Across here shooting, it's probably 175 yards maximum. We've been hunting up there the last 2 days. These deer have been coming down here at night in the mornings and feeding, going back up. So what we got to do is just hopefully we can beat the clock. Oh, that sun's a bad right now. We need to get them clouds in here. It's been a long 2.5 hours. Temperatures are starting to drop. Thermals are coming downhill. I haven't seen anything yet. But definitely a front coming in. Right here. Yeah, there they are, right there, some does. See, they've got one thing on their mind. As soon as they hit that food plot, they're coming here to eat. We just got to try to beat the clock and hope we can get a buck in here. We've still probably got 45 minutes. Shooting light left. Buck right here. Little buck. Buck right here. Right here. Coming right off that ridge. Coming out of the woods right there in the corner. That's a shooter. That's him. That's him. That's the buck we're looking for. Well, with all the smoke, I don't know if the camera can tell, but he fell just right when he hit the woods. Right there. You know, shooting mature bucks, there's not anybody that's a serious deer hunter don't get excited about big bucks. And this guy here actually had a chance to shoot him day before yesterday, and we just had too low a light. What a beautiful, beautiful buck. Look at the bases on this thing here. They're huge. These are probably 5 3/4 inch bases. He got split there, he's got a kicker there. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful specimen. Holy smokes.